Hello and welcome to this 30-minute intermediate vinyasa flow. My name is Charlie and I'll be your guide. Let's go ahead and get started with a gentle warm-up. Standing tall and then folding forwards. Take a hold of opposite elbows for Ragdoll, and we'll find a gentle sway from side to side. If this is too much for your hamstrings right now, find a slight bend in the knees. Make this pose more accessible. I'm just letting everything hang out here for the next few breaths. And go ahead and bring the hands to the mat. Keeping the left hand on the mat in front of you, reach the right arm up, twisting open to the right side. Bend into the left knee for a little bit of support. And gazing up, breathing deeply. Lower the right hand down and we'll switch, reaching left arm up this time, bending into the right knee. Gazing up. And lower the left hand down to the mat. Fold in. And very slowly rounding up through the spine on your inhale, coming all the way to stand. Roll the shoulders down the back. On your inhale, coming into chair pose. Aligning the knees on tops of the ankles. Drawing your navel towards the spine, strong core. Holding steady. To come out, fold forwards. Bring the hands to the mat and step it back to plank pose. Shoulders stack the wrists here. Core tight. Press away from the ground. Really building some inner heat here. Incredible work. And lowering the knees. Shift forwards and come to lie down on your belly. Bring the forearms to the mat for Sphinx Pose. And we'll take the next 5 breaths here. Rolling the shoulders back. Opening the chest towards the front of the mat. Beautiful. Then press your way back up and find downward dog. Settle in. Spread the fingers wide and start to pedal out the legs. Moving in any way that feels good for you. And go ahead and settle into stillness. Step the feet as wide as the mat. Then bring the left hand to take a hold of the right ankle, twisting to look under your right shoulder. Keep pressing through that right hand for a little bit of support. And then we'll switch. This time the right hand reaches for the left ankle. And you're twisting to look under your left shoulder. Keep pressing through the left hand for stability. Beautiful twist. Then reset, bring the feet back in hips width in downward dog. Steady your breathing. Inhale, raise the right leg high, keeping the hips square. pressing down through the left ankle to find a deep stretch in the back of the left leg. And bring right knee into the nose, hold it there. And slowly stepping in between your hands. Inhale, reaching the arms up, high lunge. Keeping the core active. Gaze focused. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center and twist to your right, hooking the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Finding somewhere to focus your gaze on to help with the balance. Then looking down now at your front foot, step forwards into twisted chair. Slowly release, folding forwards, and we'll step it back into plank pose from here. Press away from the ground, gazing in between your thumbs, neck relaxed. Lower down through chaturanga, all the way with control. And keeping the hands next to the rib cage, roll shoulders back, lift the chest for cobra. With your exhale, slowly lower down and make your way back into down dog. Moving into the second side now. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Press down through your right heel. Keeping the hips square. Then bring knee into nose. Find a moment of control. And then step in between the hands, steady yourself. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Find lots of strength in the lower body, reaching up. Then bringing hands into prayer, twisting to the left. Right elbow rests on the outside of the left knee. Roll your left shoulder back to deepen the twist. And start to look down at your front foot, step forwards into twisted chair. And then slowly releasing, coming back through chair. Folding forwards. Wiggling out the legs. And planting the hands on the mat, step it back into plank pose. Bringing the feet together now. Let's open out into side plank on our left side. So left hand is down, right arm is up. Find your balance here. And then bend the right leg, lifting the foot away, hold it there. Super slowly step the right foot forwards. Keep reaching that right arm up. So you're coming into a really controlled twist here. Lower the right hand down, then straighten out the front leg. Flexing the foot, finding a micro bend in the knee if you need to modify. Deepen the breath in these moments of stillness. And then we'll step back into plank from here. Step the feet together. Let's open out into side plank on the right now. Get steady. And then bending the left leg, lifting that foot away from the right. Hold it there. And with lots of control, step left foot forwards, keeping the left arm reaching up as you twist open to the left. Beautiful work. That is not an easy transition. Lower the left hand down and straighten out the front leg. Flexing the foot, modifying if you need to. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And let's find our way back into plank pose. Pressing away from the ground, lifting the hips high for down dog. Paddle out the legs and move in any way that feels good whilst you reset in between each sequence. Settle in and find stillness. And gazing in between the hands, step the left foot forwards to come into pyramid pose. Press down through your heels, both legs straight. Then walking the hands forwards, lift the back leg. Find your balance here. And keeping the right fingertips grounded, reach the left arm up, twisting open to the left side. Beautiful work, really strengthening that grounded leg. And lower the left hand down, steady yourself. And bring the hands into prayer for warrior 3. Keeping the gaze steady, breath steady. And very slowly come into a standing position. Keeping that right leg lifted, right knee bent. Bring left hand to the outside of the knee as you reach the right arm back to twist. Rooting down through the grounded foot. And very slowly come back through center. Back through warrior 3, find a moment's balance here. Lower the back foot down, reach arms up, high lunge. Coming back to ground, steadying your breath. Then planting the hands, come back into plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog, opening your heart. And with your exhale, lift the hips for downward dog. Press through the hands and the feet. Lengthen from fingertips to tailbone. And looking in between the hands, right foot steps forwards. Set yourself up in pyramid to begin. Then walking the hands forwards, lifting the back leg. Finding balance here. Left hand stays on the mat as the right arm reaches up. Twist open to the right side. It's okay if you're wobbling, I am too. Stay with it. And lower the right hand down, steady yourself. And take the hands to prayer for Warrior 3. Very slowly, let's transition to come up into a standing position. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee as the left arm reaches back. Twisting open to the left side. Standing really tall here. Come back through center. Find your way back into Warrior 3, finding balance there. And then lower the back foot, reach the arms up, high lunge. Steady yourself. Then lower the hands, step it back into plank pose. Really pressing away from the ground here, keeping the core very active. And lower down through Chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing. Rolling the shoulders back as you open the chest. And exhale, downward dog. Pressing through hands and feet. Deep breaths in, long breaths out. Inhale, raise the left leg high, opening out the hip. And with your exhale, bring the left knee to the back of the arm. Hold it there for a moment. Really strong. Slowly lower that foot for lizard lunge, keeping the back knee raised, so the legs are a little bit more active here. Then open out your back foot and start to sink the hips towards the left heel. And you're turning your body to face the long edge of the mat for Skandasana. Bring hands into prayer. Hold it there. Keep pressing through your feet so the legs are really working here. 2, come out, come back into lizard. And press away from the ground, bring left knee to the back of the arm, hold it there. And come all the way back up for 3-legged down dog. Lower the left foot down, and we'll come into the second side. Inhale, raising the right leg high, open out the hip. Keep pressing through both hands. And slowly with control, bring right knee to the back of the arm, hold it there. And lower the foot coming into lizard lunge, keeping the back knee lifted. So you're really using your legs to create lots of stability here. Then let's open out into Skandasana. Sinking the hips towards the right heel. Bring hands into prayer so you're not relying on the hands for support. Keep pressing through the feet. And then coming back into lizard. Bring the right knee to the back of the arm and hold it there. Super strong. Press your way back up, three-legged down dog. And lower the right foot down to the mat. Gaze in between the hands and step the feet forwards. We'll come into Malasana, so bring the feet as wide as the mat, toes turning out. And as you bend the knees, sit the hips down. Bring hands to prayer and find a moment of stillness here. Really grounding down, settling into the present moment. Bring the hands to the mat, straighten out the legs, and we'll fold forwards here. Reaching to take a hold of the ankles if it's accessible, or finding anywhere to rest your hands. Bringing the crown of the head to the mat, if it's accessible. If not, just focus on drawing chin to chest to lengthen the back of your neck. And plant the hands on the mat in front of you. Bring the feet in hips width. Come up onto the balls of your feet and bring the knees to the backs of the arms, setting ourselves up for crow. Lean forwards, leaning the weight into the wrists as you lift the feet. Creating spiders with the hands. Press away from the ground, holding it there. Great work. To come out, lower the feet, straighten the legs, and we'll take Ragdoll here, rewarding yourself after your hard work. Letting everything hang out here. Starting to slow down the breath as we begin slowing down the practice. Bring the hands to the mat. Step it back into plank pose. Lower the knees to come into tabletop. And on your next inhale, raise the left arm up, twist open to the left. As you exhale, thread left arm under right. And wrap the right arm around the back for a bind. Softening the eyes closed here. Allowing yourself to settle in and slow down even more. To come out, press your way away from the ground, reaching the left arm up to reset, and coming back into tabletop. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the arm under the left, and wrap left arm around the back. Settling in as we find stillness. Deep breaths in through the nose, long breaths out through the mouth. When you're ready to come out, press your way back up, reaching the right arm up to reset. And lower the right hand down. Find your way into a kneeling position, relaxing the shoulders down the back. Taking a moment before we make our way to lie down on the back. Straighten out your legs and reaching the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Bring hands and feet together. Then edge the feet over to the right and the hands over to the right to come into banana pose. So you're creating a curve down your body. Bring the hands and feet back through center. And then we'll take it to the left side for our final side body stretch. Then slowly coming back through center, relax the arms by your side and we'll settle in for Shavasana. Spreading your whole body out so that you can completely relax and soften in stillness. Start to deepen your breath, bringing awareness back to your space. And bringing the knees into the chest. Hug the legs in close. And roll onto one side, taking as much time as you need. Meet me back in a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed for now. Rest the hands in your lap, roll the shoulders down the back. Thank you so much for spending this time practicing with me. Namaste.